Hello everyone, welcome to Sharmit. In this session, we are going to discuss about another very important example for Angular custom pipe, where we will create one pipe that will help us to round the numbers up or down. Okay, so in projects, yes, there are some requirements where we are supposed to convert a decimal value into a particular format. So in those situations, we will use Angular custom pipe to convert the number into to round up the numbers, round up or round down the numbers. Okay. So by the end of this session, you will be able to understand like how to write logic, what are the syntax or structure that we are supposed to follow, and all these basic information, right? But before we proceed further with this session, I would like to recommend you to please go and check out the previously released sessions first, because they all are in proper sequence and sync. So if you follow them sequentially, then it would be much more easier for you to understand the ongoing topic. Because for time being, we are just mainly focusing on how to create custom pipe to round numbers up or down. And for to complete this course, like you can simply follow the Sharmit digital course book, which is mentioned in the description box, and from there you can just simply use that link and it will provide you all the required information. Okay, so let's get started with the session. Here you can see I have already opened one file, that is app.component.html file, and here we have one heading, that is Angular 19 course by Sharmit. After this heading, I will add another heading that will show the topic name. Okay, so that you can just simply note it, like I'm assuming that you are preparing the notes also, so it will give you the help. So here we are going to create Angular custom pipe to round numbers up/down. So this is our requirement, Angular custom pipe to round numbers up or down. Now with this heading, one thing is clear, that we need a pipe. So let's create the pipe. So to create the pipe, you can simply run the command ng-serve this is the command for running the application, and I always write it. Okay, no issues. The command is ng, that is Angular g generate p pipe my pipes, which is nothing but a folder name, then slash, and then the name of the pipe. So in this case, I will give it a name round numbers. Okay, and then simply press enter. Once you press enter, in a few seconds it will add you this new folder, that is my pipes, with two files. First file is spec.ts and second file is pipe.ts. So in spec.ts we are not going to modify anything. This is gonna be an untouched file, because this is something that maybe we will use later at the time of testing, but not now. Second file we have is the round numbers. So in this file we are going to write the entire logic for converting the numbers into particular format. Okay, but before that we should register this pipe. Okay, so to register the pipe, always pick the complete name, that is round numbers pipe, not round numbers, it is round numbers pipe. And where we have to write this, in a app.component.ts file. So let's go to app.component.ts file. Here you can simply write round number pipe and then press enter. So once you press enter, it will automatically add this line in your code. That means your pipe is successfully imported here, and now you can use it. But how we will use it? Like, we don't know the requirement, we have not write any logic yet, right? So first thing is, let's understand the requirement, like what we are going to build, and then accordingly we will write the logic in round numbers.pipe.ts. Till now we have just registered it, but we have to write the logic, and to write the logic we have to understand the requirement. So let me explain you the requirement. So in HTML file I will put some comment to explain you the sample input output so that you can relate it. Okay, so suppose we have sample input as 3.14159. so this is the sample input, and this is a colon. Okay, now we have sample output as well, sample output, and the output should come like this, 3.14. That means if we are providing any decimal digit, then it should come in a particular format. Like here you can see I need only 2 digits after decimal, so it converted accordingly. Maybe it and it should be in dynamic nature. That means if I want only one value after decimal, it should come like this. If I want 3 values after decimal, so it should become 141. Okay, so likewise it has to decide by its own that whether to show 2 digit, 3 digit, or the number of value we have passed. So I think with this sample input output, one thing is sure, that we are going to receive 2 parameters. One will hold the actual number and the another one will hold the numbers or the length that we are going to change, for after which we are going to change the decimal value. Okay, so I think this part is clear. Now we can write the logic. So to write the logic, let's go to RoundNumbers.pipe.ts. Here we will write the logic from scratch. So let's clear up this part, because this thing we are not going to use. So I'll just simply clear it, and here I will write original number. This is my first variable name, type would be number only. Okay, then we will declare another thing as decimal. Why decimals? Because we want to decide like how much decimal point we need after that. So I just make it as type number, and by default I'm setting the value of this variable as 0. That means if user is not providing any value, then in that case it will consider it as a 0. Okay, now so far like what we created a transform method where we are receiving 2 variables. One is original number, type is number, decimals, type is number, and the default value for decimals is 0. Now after that, what we are going to do, we are going to return some value after a performance. Okay, and that value should be of type number only, right? Because we are going to convert it into number. Perfect. So till here I think it is all clear. In case of return, it is showing error because we have not completed the logic yet. So let's complete it. So here I will write return, and then we will use the method that is parse float. Okay, parse float, then original number dot to fixed, then in bracket we will write here decimals. So what it will do now, it will simply receive your values and then use the parse float method, and it convert it into 2 fixed, then we are using 2 fixed method also with the number of decimal value, and accordingly it will change the output. Okay, so let's try to run this thing and see the output, how it is working. So here I'll just run the application firstly without any modification, then we will see the modification part. Okay, so let me add the p tag. Here in this p tag I will write number, in bracket I will write without pipe. Okay, and then here after colon we will write double curly braces, and in this double curly braces you have to write the value that you want to pass. So 3.14159, that's the number. Now let's run the application, which is a command ng serve -- open enter. That's wrong, I made it wrong. ng serve -- open and enter. Now wait for a few seconds and then it will show you the output. So you can see here the output is Angular 19 course by Sharmit, Angular custom pipe to round numbers up or down. Number without pipe is 3.1459. That is okay. Now what we want to use pipe. So we will use the same number, but this time we will use it with a pipe. Perfect. So here we will write the number that is 3.14159. Then we will use pipe, and the pipe name is round numbers. Perfect. Save it and refresh it. So you can see this time it is showing the output as 3 only. Why 3? Because we are not providing any additional parameter, and we all know that in a logic it is mentioned that if no parameters passed, it should consider it as a 0. So if you want that I want a 2 digit after decimal, so I will write like this 2. So what it will do, it will make it like this 3.14. Let's say if I want only one number, I will make it 1. If I want 3 numbers, it will make 3. Okay, so likewise, and always make sure that it will go as per the number. It doesn't matter, like if you put 9 over here, so it will show the maximum digit that we have. We don't have that 9 digit number right after decimal. That is why it is showing the actual number. So always put according to your need. So I hope this part is clear to all of you. And I'm one thing, like you might have used let's say if someone put a wrong command over here, and if you want to clear the screen, then you can use CLS here, because I think one of the user sent me an email that how you are clearing the screen again and again. So this is just a simple command CLS, which will clear up all the panel, okay, all the terminal. So I hope this session is clear to all of you. In the next session we will discuss few more things. So thank you for watching Tech Sharmit.